Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 4. You fight a lot of cops in Streets of Rage 4, actually. There's actually police brutality in Streets of Rage 4. I believe that some of the characters are ex-cops, though. Or either that or undercover cops. Actually, at least three of the protagonists in Streets of Rage 4 are cops. Or ex-cops. Or undercover cops, I forget which one. Yeah, I thought you made games that let you fight cops as well. And although I'm not gonna be playing a game that lets you fight cops, I'm about to play a game that lets you fight fascists and throw them off cliffs. So at least there's that. May I introduce Extreme Meatpunks Forever. Although Drizzle's been playing a lot of Hollow Cure lately. She's only been playing it since yesterday when she was filming some for that video. But, gosh, she must be really loving it. It is funny because she was not enjoying Vampire Survivors. But Hollow Cure loves that shit. A serial novel slash mech brawler about 4 gay disasters beating up neo-Nazis and giant robots made of meat. Get ready for the worst road trip of all time. Episode 1. Pilots. A bar fight, a work shift, a failed confession. In episode 2. Pilots Part 2. A meeting in an old church. That's what I'm getting down to today. Or I guess tonight on Fluff Bites. I'm sure that Drizzle will play some Hollow Cure on stream eventually, so I'm sure she'll go into why she likes it more than Vampire Survivors. Though I'm pretty sure she only played like one level of Vampire Survivors, so like she honestly didn't give it enough of a chance, I would say. Ranked the 49th best PC game of all time. This story is about a world much like our own. The people there are like the ones here. They're weird. They're messy. They're trying their best in a broken world. Most things are the same. There are a few differences though. First off, well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Episode 1. Pilots, Part 1. Let's turn that down. a seedy dive bar at the edge of Sundown. It's a Saturday, and the game's on the radio. Sam and Jason are at the bar. Jason is exuberant as the Blood Masons score a point. Sam gives off a weak smile. Woo! Go Blood Masons! Hey, go Blood Masons. Wait, I zoned out. What were we talking about? How about you leaving tomorrow and didn't tell me? Okay. You're right to be mad. I should have told you. But you worry. You don't gotta save me every time, dude. I don't. How long have we been friends, Sam? I honestly have no idea. Yeah, it's been a long time. And you always worry about me. Always. You're my best friend in the whole world. And not just because you're the only gay person in town. But you don't gotta save me. I haven't died yet, right? I guess so. Where are you going anyways? To the big city! Gonna get a crappy apartment and a shitty job and drink and complain about it on the weekends? You do all that here. Okay, true, but consider. City gays. Those wonderful gays. Never once been in a murder horse. Never weren't seen one. All believing in cryptids ironically. Those blushing virgins to totally horrifying void that is growing up out here. Sam looks like he has something he wants to say, but the Blood Masons score the winning point, and Jason loses his shit. Oh! Yeah! Ah! Blood Masons! Jason notices a couple of brooding fans wearing grayscale of the Fash Collective. In your face, Fash punks! Hey, Jason? Y'all suck at sports and you suck at life! The two look at each other and get up in unison. Jason, buddy, you should probably... I'm gonna kick your ass! No, wait. I'm too drunk to kick your ass. My friend Sam is gonna kick your ass! Oh, god damn it. I heard you could fight. Look, I don't want any... LMAO! Why you coming here if you didn't want to fight for your right to live? Lol. Just fuck off and let me have this beer in peace. I've had a long day and incredibly racist joke. Laughing my ass off. Looking at me stumped. Guess you couldn't deal with our intellectual rigor, huh? There's no way I'm getting out of this without fighting you, is there? LMAO, nope. Fuck it. Fine. Parking lot. 5 minutes. They leave, sneering and giggling about getting a rise out of you. God, they suck. Hell yeah! You got this, dude! So, are you gonna back me up? I'm too drunk to drive! God damn it. You are Sam. Jason follows you out into the parking lot, stumbling over his feet. He cheers you on as you face the mech. You climb inside the ribcage, wrinkling your nose as the stench hits you. Rot smell, grass cutting, fertilizer, leftovers from the day's work. You grab the shoulder meat and strap yourself in. You grit your teeth, whisper your name, and plunge your neck backwards into the spike. The shock of millions of neurons entering your system makes you double over. Your digging claws scratch the asphalt, uneven and cracked, feeling every inch. It's hard to control, but you've learned how to ride it out. After a few seconds, you stand. You are Roots Among Ash. Hey, Jason, you're gonna talk me through this, right? Absolutely, 100%, you got this, bud. Okay, I've never been in a mech fight before. Is the main thing? What? We're just talking about piloting all the time! Yeah, on the farm. You know, my job? Okay. Jason lowers his voice down low and gets close to you. Okay, so you gotta use the WASD keys to move around. Or the arrow keys, I guess? Either way works. What does that even mean? Think about a keyboard and press those keys to move around. Okay, fine. Okay, awesome! Look, just tell me how to throw a punch or something. Okay, right. Okay. So, imagine you're holding the mouse, right? And if you squeeze it with your left finger, you'll punch whatever the mouse is pointing at. What? But wait, there's more. If you squeeze it with your right finger, kaplow. What does that even mean? I don't know. It does something different for every pilot. So, if I squeeze the left side of the mouse, I'll throw a punch? In the direction you're pointing. Yeah, with the mouse. Right. And if I squeeze the right side, something will happen? Yeah! Try it out, dude. Whoa! How'd you do that? I don't know. I thought about the mouse, and the next thing I knew, I was 20 feet away. Awesome! Are we gonna do this or what? Yeah, fuck it, let's dance. Gay lol. Jeez, it's like you want me to kick your ass. Holy shit! Whoa, I knocked him out. Yeah! Well, what should I do now? Make him feel shame. What? Push his mech into that ditch to the north. Oh, where am I? Oh, whoa. Shit! Right, he got back up. Okay. Knock him out again, and I won't distract you this time. Remember, push him into the ditch. Hell yeah! You sure showed him. I guess so. Okay, we should run from the cops now. Wait, what? Dude, you just beat up a Fash! Cops like Fash! And you didn't think to bring this up earlier? I thought you knew! We got a few seconds though if you want to ask me any questions about fighting. I am, as they say, an expert. You mean expert? Yes! Let's get going. Yeah, I hear sirens. Let's get. Sam and Jason take off into the night. Twin broken machines pushing against the void for just a little bit longer. Tomorrow, they'll be pulled apart. But tonight, they run in sync. Years of history egging them on. There's nothing but the pain. Plain. In the sky for miles. Stars shine bright down on them pushing through corn stalks. Scream sirens quietly, echoing in the distance. They'll never find us out here! Yeah. I'm invincible! Shh! I'm invincible! There's a moment of silence. I think... What? I'm really gonna miss you. Aw, I'm gonna miss you too. Well, keep in touch, right? Yeah! I'll radio you as soon as I can. Okay. Good. I don't want to lose you. The two spend the night in the corn stalks, losing hours to each other's memories. In a few hours, they'll be torn apart by wants and needs, futures shredding paths, both going where the other can't follow. But now, in this moment, time is theirs. Until the bright comes, they're together. How they should be. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. The next day, across town, Cass slowly walks up the aisle, stocking the shelves with radios, crystals, cereal boxes, little flying things. They should be going faster, but their exhaustion betrays them. They stop to examine the blood potion when a shout rings out behind them. Hey, Cass. Cass jumps a little, but tries not to show it. Leona would never let them forget it if she actually managed to scare them. How's it going? Oh, you know, stocking the shelves and shit. How are you? Wait, there's something different about you. You're not wearing your uniform. Oh yeah? Manager's out today, not coming back until after my shift ends. Oh rad! Got the place to ourselves. Wait, hold on. You're not wearing your uniform. What's your excuse? I like to live on the edge. Hold on. Shouldn't you be working on the register? Nah, it's all self-checkout now. They fired like 4 guys. They fired like 4 guys over it. Jesus. Yeah, I'm lucky they kept me on. Oh hey, what are you up to tonight? That reminds me. How was your date last night? Oh yeah, I never finished that story. I got halfway through the night before I realized she was straight. Oh my god. Right? She was wearing a vest! With patches! It's nothing sacred. I swear, there's not a single person worth dating in this town. Yeah, anyways, if you don't have anything to do tonight, you should come with me. I'm in a Meatpunk group in the church. Wait, what? Do you mean like hardcore anti-fascist Meatpunks? Yeah, those! How did this even happen? Remember when I wanted to start a fight club and you said no? Because that's a horrible idea, not to mention illegal? All fun shit is illegal, Cass. Anyways, I started looking into alternatives. Almost went for roller derby, but it's hard to get a mech to wear roller skates. So I ran out the church community room once a week for a Meatpunk group. Got flyers and everything. Wow. Please come. It mean a lot to me. Alright. But if this ends with us running from the cops, I'll kick your ass. You know I'd win. Later, across town. The heat is almost overwhelming on these hot summer afternoons. The only saving grace is the dryness. And that's not always assured. A flyer stuck to a power pole that's more staples than wood at this point comes unstuck and slowly drifts to the ground. It stays there for a minute. The silence is near complete. Nobody wants to be outside on a day like this. Then, a light breeze picks it up and nudges it towards a single mech walking down the street. The pilot gets out, trudges over, and picks up the flyer. He scans it through bleary eyes, turns the paper over a couple times. There's a few seconds of consideration as he stands still. Nothing moves around him. He checks the empty sky, empty as ever, and shoves the paper in his pocket. He saunters back to his mech. Just a little more spring in his step. There are a million ways this could go, but one thing sticks in his mind. Tonight is going to change everything. End of episode 1. Continue. Episode 2. Pilots, Part 2. Cass and Leanna wait in the church community room, watching the door. What time is it? Cass checks the clock. 6:30. Thanks. What time zone? What? What time zone? Eastern, Central, Hell Zone, Mountain, Pacific? It's our time zone. Don't they change though? No? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure they change. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. And just checking, the time zone we live in is... Hell Zone? Okay. I knew that. The silence is broken by a creak as the door to the community room slowly opens. A stranger hesitantly sticks his head in the door. Hey, is this a Meatpunk group? I saw flyers and, Oh, shit! Hey, hi! Oh, thank God. I hope I'm not late. The flyer said 6 Mountain Time for some reason. Oh my god, Leanna. Look, I'm gay, okay? I can't do math. That's not even... Whatever. Shouldn't we do introductions? Oh, right. Everyone say your name and... pronouns. Thanks. Everyone say your name and pronouns and... There should be some kind of question, right? Oh, good catch. Everyone say your name, pronouns, and... most recent near-death experience. Oh, fuck! Pick me first. You can just go whenever. Oh, right. I'm Brad. Yeah. I never fucking learned how to read. What? Sorry. I couldn't resist. Okay. I was out hunting for meat scraps a couple weeks ago and found the most perfect necrotax dampener and just lying on the side of the road, right? And it was great, but there was a double crow standing right next to it and looking it up and down. So I ran up and, long story short, ended up wrestling with a double crow in the middle of the street. Nearly got ran over, LMAO. Whoa, I like this kid. Don't call me kid. I'm Leanna, she, her. And a couple nights ago, I got drunk and challenged a guy to a knife fight. He said no, but if he had said yes, it would have totally been cool. And also dangerous. I'm Cass, they, them, and Jesus Christ. Why were both of your answers so recent? Hey, you didn't answer the question. Do I have to? I'm pretty sure it's in the rules. Yeah! Fine. It was a big Met crash 3 years ago, over on Main Street. I was catching a ride with a friend. We took a corner too hard. Hit another Mac. I was thrown free from the crash and landed okay, but my friend... At that moment, Sam walks through the door. Hey, this is the Meatpunk group. I saw the flyer and... You! Sam! You! Ooh. Leanna? Leanna! You got some nerve showing your face here. Well, I didn't realize you were gonna be here. What's happening? I have no idea. Should we do something? Wait, why am I mad at you again? You don't remember? Ugh! Ah! Okay, I have an idea. I'll take Leanna. You take the new guy. Okay, I'll try. Hey folks, it's time to break into smaller groups and discuss. Ah! You're such a bonehead! Boneheaded? You ruined my fucking life! I ruined your life? Come on! If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. What? What? Okay, thank you, Brad. It's time to move on to discussion. How about we break into smaller groups and talk about your experiences with mech fights? Hey, Sam, over here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Oh, it's, Brad. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Brad. What's your deal with you and Leanna? Honestly, I barely remember. It was years ago. She just never knows when to let up, you know? And I was just a kid. Just a little tip. Don't get in a prank war. It's not worth it. How do you make that sound with your mouth? Well, let's talk about mechs now. Oh, okay. Have you been in a mech fight before? Oh, not directly. But I spend most of my free time mining them, so I know a lot about them. My newest mech is an incredible Yoke Model 348. I just found it abandoned out of town a few months back. It was in rough condition, but it had the most incredible neutral muscle relay, and I had to nurse it back to health, you know? So I was able to use some parts around, had to go scrapping for the others. But you know what the real kicker was? Sure. By double layering certain nerve groups along the spinal ridge, I was able to overclock the mech's muscles and release massive amounts of energy. I call it my knockout attack, because it's guaranteed to knock my opponent out of the ring. Also, because it knocks me out. That's... wow. That's honestly incredible. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, fuck, I rambled a little bit, didn't I? Honestly, it's okay. It's cool how much you're into mechs. Ah! Thank you. Oh my god, tell me about your mech. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble. I don't know, my mech's nothing special. It's old, probably 50 or 60. It's a hand-me-down, you know? Oh, cool! Mechs from those days are so cool. Did you know they used to sometimes use human flesh in older models? They kidnap people and... Nope, I'm rambling again. Have you ever been in a mech fight before? Wait, what was that about kidnapping people? Oh my god, you actually want to hear about this? Yeah. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so this was back before the Sun Bastard disappeared. And people have figured out basic gene tech and splicing, but we're still working out how to make mechs, you know? So something that the old corpse would just do was kidnap people and strip their bodies for parts. They stopped pretty quickly after the secret to making organs got out. Probably. What the fuck? Yeah. But if your mech is 60, there's a chance it has human bits in it. A common place to check is the eyes, since it's easier to check whether an eye is human than like a neutral entanglement discharger. I can check your mech once we're done, see if there's some dude's parts in it. That's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard. Let's do it! Ah. Hey, it's getting kinda late. Should we wrap up? Oh, probably? Hey, Cass? Sam points at his wrist and Cass nods. Alright, so, that was a pretty good session. We only have this room for another 10 minutes, so we should probably... Wait! We should figure out a leader. Do we really need a leader? I mean, yeah, a leader sounds like a good idea. We need someone to figure out where to meet and stuff. Okay, fair. Should we... I nominate Cass. I also nominate Cass. Oh. Okay. Sam, thoughts? Look, I don't trust anybody. You seem cool, though. Alright. Let's meet again next week. Figure out plans then. It's been a long night. Let's head home. Sounds good. The four put up the folding chairs and leave the church. Outside. The summer air tastes bitter on the tongue as the temperature drops. There's no telling how long it'll be until the bright comes back. It'll be a perfect night for wistful walks in the dark, staring up at the stars. Except one problem. The large crowd of angry fash standing right outside the church. Aw, fuck. A fash steps out from the throng. Literally, the only difference between him and everyone else is that he has a hat. Are you the Meatpunks? Yes! Damn it, Lee. Look, they were gonna figure it out anyway. Hold on, does this guy look familiar to anybody? You will pay for your crimes! LMAO, you slurs. Alright, getting what's coming to you. Tonight, justice will prevail. The night of retribution is upon us. Hey there, Stinks. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome to the unlurking world, Cheese. Cass walks to their mech. The rest of y'all stay back, yeah? I've got this. Cass, I mean it. I can do this. You are Cass. You climb inside the ribcage. You know you should feel something here. Fear. Anger. Anything. You grab the shoulder meat and strap yourself in. It stains your sweater. Just a little bit. Even if there was an ounce of relief, you could understand that. But there's nothing to steady you as you position your neck over the nerve spike. If you save someone else, then it'll be worth it. You whisper your name and thrust your neck into the nerve spike. Years of piloting has shifted your nerves. You pull forward and try again. Contact. Christ, it hurts. You stumble and stand, raising unsteady fists at the crowd of fash. You are all or nothing. The bitter cliffside air makes you cough as you stand. We've been on a hyperfixation movement with fantastical mental stuffs and fiction, collective consciousnesses, thought form entities, etc. Wow, that sounds badass. Wow, the story is too good to look away. Glad you like it, Issy. I know you're busy packing, but we'll be on break soon. I don't see enough good/moral overminds in fiction. They're always seen as so evil and utterly tyrannical, whereas the wholesome side character that exists in a number of different bodies and helps the protagonist by being their eyes or just general aid in the most unlikely places. Oh, that reminds me of one of my favorite games. Unreal Life. I really need to finish that one. What are Cass's abilities? Cass's primary attack, Crush, is a chance to prevent opponents from attacking. The secondary skill, Bulwark, negates most of their current momentum. Their passive ability, Punch Drunk, makes them stronger the more long-term status effects they're suffering from. Let's do this. Let's do this. I got crushed. So the devs for this game admitted that the combat isn't super refined, and they actually added a function that you can skip fights if you're struggling with them if you just want to focus on the story. I would love for like a remake of this game eventually with like really defined combat. Kind of how like that one game is this. Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain 2 is literally like a remake of that game. The Hat-Fash crawls his way back up the cliffside, blood dripping from his mouth. How did you survive that? Look, I'm just as surprised as you are. Now fuck along. Just wait until my father hears about this. He turns and runs into the darkness. What was that last part? Wait, I recognize him now. That's Jimmy. His dad comes into the shop every now and then. His dad? Yeah, you know, the sheriff. His dad? The sheriff? Yep, you're right, Cass. You just beat up the sheriff's kid. Yep. In the distance, scream sirens. We should run. Yep. The four flee the scene. Masses of flesh and blood and bones hurling across the flat desert ground away from the sound of sirens and the smell of smoke. They can't go home. Not now. Not ever. No time to think about that right now. After a few hours, once the scream sirens have faded away, they stop. Okay, that should be far enough. Hard to be sure, but I'm pretty sure we're headed north. That means the closest town is Hopeville. I don't know how far, but if we follow the cliff... Wait, no, stop. I started this whole thing. I'm the reason they came to the church. You all shouldn't have had to throw your lives away for me. If I go back, turn myself in, maybe they'll let the rest of you go back to a normal life. I'm the one they want anyways. Sam, forget me. That's not how this works. You go back there, they tear you apart. But you might... Nope. Gonna cut you off there. They won't be satisfied with just you. It doesn't matter who threw the first punch, or who's right, or who's wrong. All that matters is that they were looking for an excuse. Doesn't matter if it was real. We were all there. That makes us all criminals. Plus, that kid is not gonna forget what I did to his face anytime soon. We're in this together now. Understand? Fine. What's the plan? Okay, here's what I've got. We should be safe to rest here for tonight if we keep our low profile. I'll take first watch. Lee, you wanna take second? Sure. Okay, in the morning, we'll start following the cliffside north, rotating point daily, making sure we all stay on top of our game. As far as I know, Hopeville is the nearest town with a Meatpunk group. We'll meet up with them, regroup, figure out what to do from there. It's about a week's journey, so make sure you get some rest. Tomorrow, the real fight begins. That night, a dream. You are Cass. You dream in colors and shapes. Never anything coherent. Never restful. Blue triangles and red hexagons. And their motions. For a second, you can almost see their plans. Then, a bright white light. You can't make it out. You can't see. Something bright and shining and horrible. Too bright to see. Too shining to stop. Too horrible to comprehend. You wake up, shaking and crying. End of episode 2. Pilots. End. Oh, see you, Cheese. You're probably gone at this point, but thanks for being here. So yeah, that was the introduction to Extreme Meatpunks Forever. That's basically taking the slot Cool Kid Cody had last season. I don't know if the story is continuously ongoing, but there's 2 seasons out. We own them all. We don't have to wait for them to release. We already own them. We actually did play this game before. It was a game we played very, very, very early in our streaming career. And the sound was untenable. So part of the reason we never uploaded or shared it at all, even though it's a game that we really believe in, is because, well, our voice acting was being drowned out. And we also weren't as good of a voice actor as we are now. So we feel like we can do it more justice now anyway. Hopefully, after Lily had made me aware of the sound troubles, I fixed it well enough so it wouldn't be overpowering. Honestly, if it's not, I might literally do a Let's Play version with better sound. Otherwise, this will go up on YouTube within a week. The seasons for this have 6 episodes apiece, so it's actually 12 episodes. So I did 2 episodes for this week, but going forward, I'm only gonna be doing 1 episode a week until the last week of the season. Our seasons are 10 weeks. I'll do the last 2 episodes of the season 2. So basically, the first week of summer season and the last week of summer season get a double whammy. We planned it out. It wasn't too bad. Why the heck are like random characters like interspersed in a lot of people's things what they're saying? I think it's the commas. For some reason, the commas aren't coming up, and they're coming up as random characters. Weird. Wasn't too bad. I'm glad. I hope folks are enjoying it. We chose this game out of any other game we could have chosen, even amongst other episodic games we're interested in, because it's very relevant right now. It was relevant when we were playing it before, but fascism, especially in America, is very alive. Is very, very alive. The most depressing statement of the episode was, "You beat up Fash. The cops like Fash." I think for something like Cool Kid Cody, it was easy to just go, well, Fluff's playing it, so there's really no need for me to play it. But if you didn't notice, I could have chosen to play with other characters. for that for episode two's mech fights. And the person I played with also is the person who had the dream. So, it actually has a lot of replay value depending on who you pick for the fights, because you'll get different monologue. Get a different monologue when they go into the mech, and who fights will determine certain types of dialogue. Plus, you only will get to experience half of conversations when they separate into like two groups to have dialogues. So you only get to hear what one pair of characters say in a single playthrough. So there's plenty of reason for you to still watch our streams and support this developer. The As you can see, season 1 is $10, and then season 2 is actually $15. Fascinating. But yeah, anti-fascist giant mech flesh fighting seems really cool. I wasn't originally gonna be the fluff to stream this, but since Drizzle already has basically a whole stream to Fair Self, it only made sense. It almost ended up being Thornbite, but it just kind of defaulted to me while we were planning, and now I'm kind of into it actually. Now I'm actually kind of into it. I hope the voice acting was okay. Getting into the characters' heads is going to be very interesting. Oh, good evening, Specchio. You came just in time for me to go on break and be off stream because Infantabyte is finishing out stream. Unless we stream for a longer past her game, some other fluff might jump in for a little bit. But other than that, yeah, we're about halfway done with stream so far. Hope you've been having a good day. Also, I missed some of chat while I was playing. I was interested in what you were saying earlier, Lily. You were staying far away from Holocure because you didn't want it to happen? Like, do you mean you didn't want to get obsessed with it? Is that what you meant? Oh, and I see that you were in chat, Erilyn. Nice to see you. Glad to catch you then. Hope you bashed a lot of Fash for me. Yeah, we threw a few off a cliff. Four or five. 6 or 7. I lost count. Yeah, obsessed. I don't have a great track record, and I already lost a day to Vampire Survivor. I see. Drizzle was playing Hollow Cure while dealing with a lot of bad feelings and trauma, and sunk like 3 hours into it. Or I guess 2.5 hours into it. Because I know we have 4 hours on record in it, and I know that hour and a half of that was her playing it for the vlog that we posted on YouTube the other day. Wait, you said something else before that. I'm glad you got to stream this. You deserve more time to stream more often for yourself. Thorn does too, but time is currently like limited and stuff, so I'm glad you're trying to take time to let other fluffs front. Oh yeah, it's nice. This is our most diversified stream schedule so far, and I think we're going to continue trying to schedule streams in the way that we do, 10 weeks at a time, and try to have at least one game that we play be episodic so that we know for a fact that we can like lead the week with it. This is probably like, if Drizzle wasn't doing what she was doing for Mondays, this would be like our quote-unquote most important stream of the week. But honestly, all of the streams are pretty important to us. Punkbite is really wanting to actually beat Digimon World 3 for the first time in our life. Drizzle's wanting to finish Anime Mutation because it's getting really good and she wants to do an essay about it. Drizzle doing the cuteness cuteness class is something very new to our content, and she's basically centering a whole stream around just chatting, basically, instead of around a game, which is also new to us, and it's pretty interesting. Uh, and this is like our episodic game, so this is the game that we care about a fuck ton. And Fanta is getting her feet wet a little bit more. The game that she's gonna be playing isn't something that like spoke to her specifically, but it's a game that we wanted to play, and we asked if she would be down to play it, and she said she would be down to play it. I think she's gonna like it, but we'll have to see. It's another indie game, Demon Turf. We're going to when we come back from break, she's gonna be playing Demon Turf. This is Commotion Explosion, so when we switch up the other game on the second half of this, it'll probably be like an action game of some sort. We couldn't think of a better title for this day's stream. We might like take suggestions for next week's streams. Next season streams, because we have a few games in mind, but we don't know how we want to theme the days. If folks have suggestions once we tell folks what type of games we'll be playing, we would really appreciate it. We do come up with some really cool names, but getting suggestions would be nice too if people want them.